Listen, if you haven't already listed up your St. Patrick's Day digital products, then I don't know what you're doing, right? You should have that in your calendar. Anyway, guys, I'm going to show you on this video 3 fantastic St. Patrick's Day designs that you should be listing up for really quickly. And actually, number 3 is fire. So make sure that you stay right to the end. And for quick context, my name's AJ. I teach beginners how to sell digital products really easily. So if you're interested in some free training, do check out the link below. Anyway, guys, let's check out these 3 fantastic design ideas. Okay, so the first one is this one. Now, this is your, again, remember what I keep saying about Coquette bow tie. The bow tie is going to cross all kinds of different times of the year, whether it be Easter, Halloween, Christmas. It's going to cross over everywhere. Valentine's Day. The Coquette has to be your staple diet of design creation in your listings, right? Combine it with many different things. In this case, perfect combination, right? You've got the 4-leaf clover with the Coquette bow tie, different styles, really nice, really simple. But this is what I keep saying, simplicity works, guys. You don't have to overcomplicate it. Keep it simple, nice, cool watercolor style. People can imagine having this on their sweatshirts, t-shirts, So it's a very simple idea that you should have. But remember, the Coquette bow tie is one of those things that can combine with many different ideas. So make sure you have that. The mock-up is fantastic, it's beautiful, really nice. And yeah, this is, I would say, a great design. And it is this in this kind of 333 format when you got 9 different designs in this kind of pattern style. It's a very, very known method of doing this. So definitely try to stick to that style where you have, bow tie, clover, Coquette, bow tie. Make sure you have it in this 333 design style because this definitely converts well. It's known to convert and it's known to sell. So stick to the principles that actually work as well. Okay, let's go to the second idea. This one's a Coquette Patrick's Day bow tie, I would say, bow PNG. Let's go to the second idea. Okay, number 2 is my St. Patrick's Day faux yarn style. Now, listen, I don't know how many videos I've done on the faux yarn style, but this latch hook yarn, faux yarn style, is just everywhere now, right? So if you're not doing this style, then I don't know what you're doing, right? You have to jump on these trends very quickly. And that coupled in with the times of the year, that's where the designs sell fantastically well. So definitely include the faux yarn, include it on the sort of clover idea. And this way you got the word lucky in the middle. So clover, bit of combination with a bow tie maybe. I mean, this is where the magic happens. But you must have this if you're going to be listing up for St. Patrick's Day, which you should be, by the way. But this is the faux yarn style, which is fantastic, guys. It really works. I mean, feels like I was just talking about faux yarn and Valentine's Day, the other video. It's just going to be everywhere for a while, right? Just know this. So if you're going to maximize on your sales, you need to touch on these very important trends that are happening, right? And remember, do check out my video. I'll leave a link in the video description on how I create faux yarns using Kittle, my go-to design tool, which is absolutely fantastic. I do have 25% off all the plans. So definitely do check out Kittle and check out how I created this faux yarn style using Kittle, right? Using prompts, AI, easy. Number 3 is a St. Patrick's Day goose or geese, right? I feel like I spoke about that again quite recently. And look, guys, it's going to happen again. And these do sell. And look, already people are viewing these. People love these. These geese, 4 geese, sometimes 3 geese you can use in the St. Patrick's Day themed clothing. You got the clover, just the lucky goose. Remember, the word lucky is the key word in terms of St. Patrick's Day, lucky. That's why you got lucky here. And you saw in my last digital product, the lucky in the faux yarn style. And also remember, guys, to find these gems that I'm showing you, make sure that you do use Everbee, my go-to research tool. The link is below. But guys, this style is another winner. And this is something that you do have to list up for St. Patrick's Day. It's the 4 geese wearing the 4 different types of clothing, different, the hat is a big one for St. Patrick's Day, and all the green clovers. Green hearts as well is on there too. Really cool. And the wording, just the lucky goose. You can see the mock-ups here on the t-shirts. I feel like it probably work better on white actually. Maybe see this one works really well. Yeah, this works. That mock-up works fantastic well. I really like this one as well. But yeah, This is gonna fly really well. I really like this one. But like I said, guys, when Easter comes up, you got to think about the geese with Easter because it's gonna happen. I'm telling you now, and that's gonna be popular too. But let me give you a bonus idea, guys, that actually is gonna also do fantastically well. Let me show you one more. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with one thought, guys. This is obviously a coquette bow tie in the St. Patrick's Day theme with the clovers on it. If you're going to do any design for St. Patrick's Day, then my suggestion is you definitely do coquette bow tie in some kind of format, because on the first page, when you actually search for St. Patrick's Day designs, the coquette bow tie is the most common design idea on the first page. So it's definitely going to be something that's looked for, definitely desirable, and definitely something that you should include, whether it be those 333 designs, coquette bow tie, or whether you include the word lucky somehow with a coquette bow tie. But you definitely make sure that you have some ideas, listings with the coquette bow tie. So go away, go to Etsy, look at the first page of Etsy when you type in St. Patrick's Day, say digital or PNG, and you will see what I'm talking about. And definitely start listing up a few different variations of the coquette bow tie so you can maximize on St. Patrick's Day. And the funny thing is that you also see that you'll get repeat business or money or sales in the following year, because there are listings there that have been selling since last year and are selling again this year. And this is in the coquette bow tie style. So definitely another tip for you. Okay, so let me just show you something really quickly. I'm on the first page, right? When I type in St. Patrick's Day PNG, and what I'm talking about with regards to the bow tie coquette is that you can see that this is the first line right at the top, first page. You can see popular now with the coquette bow tie and clovers, right? That's one. So you got the first there, you got number two on the second line. There's another second idea. And remember, if you see something repeat itself constantly, especially on the first page, you need to be doing something like that. So there's another coquette bow tie. Here's a third coquette bow tie there. If I see the element, then I'm calling it. Here's a fourth one there, part of the bundle. Again, this faux yarn style. Here's a fifth one there with lucky, coquette bow tie. Coming again. Here's another bow tie, coquette with love, coquette bow tie with clovers in the here. See how many is repeated? Look, coquette bow tie. So the coquette bow tie, guys, is everywhere on the first page, right? In some form. Look, here it is again. It's there. So it's telling you need to do something like this. Just make sure that you have some originality. Look, coquette bow tie in the nurse sort of theme, right? It's everywhere, right? On the first page. Look, here it is again at the bottom. I just forgot that. There's one again, similar to the first one I showed you. So let me give you a big tip. Go to the first page, type in St. Patrick's Day PNG or digital. Go and look at the designs. When things repeat itself, then definitely do it, especially if Etsy deems it as popular or bestsellers, right? Because these are working right now. This is what people are looking for, people are wanting. So definitely a big tip for you guys that wanting to sell on Etsy. Do your research, do your initial research really quickly. You can do it without any kind of tool first. Then you can look into the numbers with the data with some kind of tool like Everbee. But that's how you do it, guys. And yeah, I think I'll leave it there. And remember, if you are interested in starting to sell on Etsy and you're a beginner, do check out my free training. You see the link below. And I hope you did like the video. If you did like the video, remember, please hit the like, subscribe, smash the notification bell. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Take care.